What's up guys, Xana here, and today I'm going to do a review of my HP Pavilion Dv6 Custom. Now, what I'm going to do is just go over how the thing looks, I'm going to also go over how it's been running the past couple of days, and I'm also going to go over what the flaws of this laptop are and what the strengths of this laptop are. Now, nothing scripted, so sorry if I mess up on something or stutter a lot. So let's get started. First off, let's go over the look of this laptop. Now, the look, moving all the hairs off of my laptop, it's kind of a streaky black. Here, let me show you real quick by taking this off. If you can see really closely, it's like a streaky blackness lines, like the first installation screen you see that says, putting in your password and all that for the first time ever. That wallpaper resembles this a lot, and this resembles that wallpaper. And whenever your computer is on, this little HP logo lights up in the background, which I think is pretty cool. The overall design is pretty awesome. I've never seen anything like this before. Some of the newer Sony Vaios have something similar to this, but I think HP is the one who invented it. Now, if your fingers have grease on it, this will easily get fingerprints, as you may be able to see right here. In fact, you can see it. That's one, and that's one. And then, opening the lid, you basically have the same design. It's sleek. The keyboard's sleek. It's cool how they did the HP logo inside the speakers, because it looks like it's lighting up on its own, but it's really not. And it's got the exact same design as the shell does. And fine little chiclet keyboard, and the screen looks like it hasn't even been touched, which is one really good thing. If it ever has dust, I'll probably have to get one of those iPhone screen cleaners. Let's see, moving closer into the keyboard area. As you see here, there are two buttons. One is for power, one is for HP's Quick Web / Splash Top, I believe. I like how they're designed, really sleek. Oh, the HP's web browser thing is shiny and sparkly like my old Sony Vaio was. That's pretty cool. Let's see, moving the camera back to the tripod, we're gonna review what is on the sides and the back and the front of the laptop. So, going from side, we have one vent, one VGA out, HDMI out, LAN, two USB ports, one microphone port, two headphone ports, which I think is pretty unique about this laptop. Going to the front, we have one SD card slot. Now, what really sucks about this laptop is that it doesn't have a memory stick duo slot, which is what my old Sony Vaios had, which I really find lacking in this laptop. And then we have what's either speakers or vents. I am really not sure, but judging by this little red logo right here that says Beats Audio, I'm pretty sure those are some sort of speakers, maybe surround sound speakers. I don't know, I don't care. Next, we have a CD drive slot. Now, at first, this was a little bit finicky. I tried pressing the button in so many times, and it felt like I couldn't get it out, but after a while, I got used to it. Now, I'm not sure if it was just me or if it was the CD drive. I will never know. And then on the other side, we have two more USB ports. Now, these USB ports are different from the ones you just seen, because what I think is wrong, like, there's something wrong with them. Like, they seem like they're flimsy. Like, when I plug stuff in, if you just touch it, it disconnects, and then you have to move it around like it's a dying power supply to get it back into recognition. Both of these do the exact same thing. I'm not sure. Stupid Chinese, that's all I can fucking say. We need to make more shit in America. And then we have the power supply. I have a Rocket Fish universal adapter, so that's gonna go good if my power supply ever gets shot or well, how should I put it, frayed. And it's a really big one, and if you have a compact laptop, this will also have the same vent because they're the same company now. Let's see, on the back we have one more vent, which I think is pretty cool because two heads are better than one, especially when it comes to laptop venting, because that's basically how my Vio got shot. Let's see, what else to talk about? There's not too many flaws of this laptop, except on day one, I already have a dead pixel on my laptop screen. Well, you can barely see it unless you're really trying to focus on your laptop screen. It's only when my laptop screen is black you'll really be able to see it. But other than that, it's not really of a problem. And then when I came back home from work, I noticed that there was a white patch on my screen to the bottom right corner. I thought that was the HP logo burning through the pixels, but no, it turns out that the HP logo's light so bright that it actually comes through the screen if it's black. So if anybody ever sees that, don't be alarmed, although I have a feeling it could be messing with the screen one of these days. So the bottom line with this laptop, it's wonderful. It's wonderful in performance if you customized it well. If anybody customized their HP and has the Intel i5 processor, the lesser one, this laptop's pretty good at handling commands and tasks. And it's pretty good at video rendering, although I think it's a little bit slower than I thought. As compared to my Sony Vaio, which I also had Linux Mint KDE12 on it, this feels like it's rendering them slower than usual. And then I also like about this HP, if you can see right down there, I'm going to zoom in. Right above the Windows 7 logo, there's this weird looking thing here. If you can see that, that's a fingerprint scanner. What's awesome about that is that just by the swipe of my finger that's enrolled, I can launch applications, and I can also log into Windows just by swiping my finger on it. Now, I think that's a pretty kick-ass feature. I have yet to... Ooh, damn it. Shit. I have yet to find out if that fingerprint scanner actually launches programs from your hard drive instead of launching them from the internet. And then one more thing I forgot to mention is that this also has a web camera right here. Right here. The quality of it, I think it could have been better. It says HP True Vision HD, but I really think it's more like 480p. Compared to my Sony Vaio, which had more frame rate on it, I think that would have been better than this. But it's a decent web camera, but I think they could have did better when it came to this. Overall, I like this laptop. It's got a huge hard drive. It's got 6 gigabytes of freaking RAM, so who could argue with that? That's fast nowadays, but then again, 3 years ago, 4 gigabytes or 3 gigabytes was considered fast too, so we're moving right along with technology, which I find really funny. Probably within the next 5 years, 12 gigabytes will be the next standard, I bet you anything. So yeah, this laptop is awesome. I give it an 8 out of 10. 1, because this is Chinese made. 2, because already there's a flaw with my screen. It's not a big flaw, but it's one of those things that could... Ooh. Sorry. Let me zoom back. It's one of those things that could possibly... It's one of those things that... how should I put this? I say that's a bad luck charm right there saying, you better watch out, this laptop could fuck up soon. Now, overall, I love this laptop. It's one of the best I've had so far, although I'd prefer Sony Vios over anything any day. But hey, I gave this a try. I like this just as good as Sony. I have yet to call HP's customer support for anything, and I'm not going to call HP's customer support for that one little dead pixel. Unless 50 pop up, then I'm going to do it. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it as it be because, dude, I haven't had a laptop in like fucking 3 weeks since school ended. You have any idea how bored I have been since that day my laptop got shot? So yes, I give this laptop a B plus through an A minus, mainly because of that one dead pixel and that this thing's made in China. Well, then again, what isn't made in China these days? But Sony's files were made in Japan and Thailand and all that shit. And one other thing to know about this laptop is that it also has a Hitachi hard drive in it. Yes, I know. I couldn't believe it myself when I found out. Fucking Hitachi has a deal with everybody. It's like, hey, if you put our shitty laptop hard drives in here, we'll make you big money. Ah, fucking little Chinese bastards trying to steal all of our freaking money. That's what I say. But yeah, to prevent myself from rambling on any further, I would prefer that they would put a memory stick duo card in here, improve the USB ports support, and overall get the fucking screens fixed. That's all I have to say about this laptop. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.